Matthew was a hated person. He was a tax collector. The people considered him unclean. He had gotten his job by coming up with money and posting a bid and trying to get this. And he was in cahoots with the Romans and with Herod, all the people that they hated. Remember, there was a foreign power that came and was dominating the people, making them pay taxes, and they hated that. And that's who Matthew was. Not only was he a person who was getting taxes according to what they were supposed to give, but he was reaching out and probably getting a lot more money. Matthew was a money man. Matthew was very, very comfortable. And we call him a publican, and that was one of the titles that they gave them because he took money from the public. Matthew is a fascinating person, and you wonder, what was Jesus thinking? Why would he allow this kind of person to become one of the 12 apostles? And then you get a little bit deeper and you find the tension that Matthew must have had. Matthew, of course, is this tax collector. But imagine his relationship with a man by the name of Simon the Zealot. Zealots were people who were really terrorists. Their job in life was to get rid of the Romans or anybody who was in cahoots with the Romans. And that's precisely who Matthew was. And so Jesus brings the two of these people together. And then, here again, Matthew is a money man. He can organize all the things that they're doing with the evangelization. And to whom does Jesus give the bag of money? He gives it to Judas. And all we know about Judas is that he was a thief. And eventually he's the one that traded Jesus. The tension. Now, what this says is, in a very strong way, especially with Matthew, Jesus calls the unlikely to bring about the kingdom. And think about that in your parish. Think about that with regard to your work. Think about that with regard to the challenge of bringing about the kingdom, not with everybody that agrees with you and that you like, but even those that are opposing you and struggling with you. That can be the kingdom if we work together with opposites.